Today is July 23rd, 2012, Monday. I'm not sure if you guys have heard, but this Friday they're going to pass a bill to the UN to confiscate the guns, anything over a .38 caliber. I would say that it's going to be even more than that. Um, I would also recommend do not do it for the simple fact this goes against our constitutional right. Uh, my belief is this is the government trying to gain total control, and the only way they can do that is to take the guns away. Um, I would suggest you contact your local militia. Uh, that could be done going to ram.com. If it's not .com, try .org, or if it doesn't come up, just try one of those three letters endings. Uh, but when you go to the site, you'll be able to find different states and contact who to contact in your state to get more information. I know people consider the militia a dirty word and some hired guns and just some crazy fanatics, but our forefathers plainly states that we are to have a militia to defend ourselves against a tyrannical government, which that's what we have today. We have a government who does not listen to the people and pushes through whatever they want done for the benefit of the elite, the rich, or the corporations to get total control. I think more and more of us are seeing this happen. Even with the health care bill, statistics show that 75% of the population didn't want it, and it went through anyway. And it was written by the insurance company, so that's, you got to question that whole thing anyway, if you think about it. But do contact your local militia. I would also suggest you talk to your neighbors, friends, family. Get you a group of people together who can, basically look out for one another. You have someone to call if something goes down that's not exactly following your rights, constitutional and your Bill of Rights. And when you do get this group together, I would also suggest that you contact your local sheriff and see where he stands about the gun confiscation, and just where he feels our government is going, and if he agrees with the government or if he agrees with you. If he agrees with the government, I would let him know that if he doesn't listen to the community and the people, and he does go along with the government to confiscate your gun, he's actually committing treason, and the punishment for treason is death. That's why I say do not turn your guns in. These people are going against our Constitution. They have no regard for it. They're trying to take control, and there's plenty of research out there that you can find out the details. When they when they tell you can't even grow your own food, you got to start questioning. It's crazy. I've heard they're arresting people, FBI coming in and arresting people for selling raw milk. And people say, oh, but we got to have regulations because that can make a lot of people sick. Well, the government does it all the time with their vaccines and all this other stuff. It's documented. They do it all the time and nothing happens. If they're going after the normal, ordinary, day-to-day people just trying to make a living, selling, food or vegetables, going after them, for no reason whatsoever. And it's just to show that the government has power and you have nothing. But in actuality you do. That's why I say get your group of people together, find out where your sheriff stands, if he backs the people or the government. If he backs the government, I would let him know I would say just, fire him. I mean, he is a public servant. If he isn't there to listen to the public and the people and what they want, he needs to be fired. And you have that ability to fire, arrest, uh, sheriff, or any leader of the community. You have that right, and that's constitutional and a Bill of Rights given by our forefathers, because I believe they knew that there would come a day that this would happen and the people would need to rise up to fight against the government. And the government is oppressive and does not want to listen to the people. That's why, Ron Paul, he's starting the audit of the Fed, which will eventually lead to the abolishment of the Federal Reserve, because it is a private bank that is very much illegal. Our Constitution, Bill of Rights, our forefathers plainly stated that there's not a private institution that should have the ability to print money. That's supposed to be given to the Treasury, for the simple fact whoever controls the money, controls you. They can make the money worth whatever they want. They print too much money, your money's worthless. It's not that the oil is going up in price. They have devalued our money. That's why, actually, I think oil is something around $50 to $75 a barrel. It hasn't went up at all. People that just don't really get the concept why our gas is costing, $3 a gallon, or when the price per barrel hasn't went up. Well, the reason is the value of your dollar is becoming worthless. And that's why I would suggest, you might want to start looking into buying junk silver, anything pre-1965 coins that has silver in it, 90% silver. That's why, I bought $1.65 in dimes, quarters, and half dollar or a dollar. It's $1.65 in total and change. I had paid about $30. That included shipping, but I think a troy ounce of silver right now is running around $28 an ounce. And when the value of the dollar goes down, the price of metals go up. That's why, in times like this, you need to reinvest your money, because a Federal Reserve note is nothing more than a piece of paper saying, I promise you, I promise to pay you. It's worthless. Now, if you have something with a value, silver, gold, platinum, or whatever, commodity, coffee, alcohol, whatever it may be, that's going to be worth a lot more than this money that the Federal Reserve gives us, actually charges us. That's what income taxes is. We have to pay for that money they print for us. And if it was under the Treasury, like Kennedy was trying to do, we wouldn't have this. So anyway, like I say, start talking to your neighbors. Get a group of you that'll stand by each other. If the government comes knocking on your door to take your guns, there's power in numbers. If you have 100 people and you got a group of 5 or 10 agents at your door, you can just make a phone call and have 100 people there to shoo these people away. So, like I say, get your group together, spread the word, contact your sheriff, see where he stands, fire him if you have to, and maybe we can turn this boat around, I hope. But I love you guys, and please take this seriously. We're at our last. They're at our door. They're about ready to take your gun, and you really don't want to see it. You think it's bad now, just wait. If you let this happen, you're going to be in deep trouble.